Okay, so you've decluttered, you've deep cleaned, you've depersonalized, hopefully, and you think that your home is ready to hit the market. Well, today I am going to be discussing 10 things that can have major impact on the successful sale of your home, and they're super simple. So listen up. These are 10 things that you do not want to have in your home when you are selling. And stay tuned until the very end because we'll have a bonus round where I tell you the simplest yet grossest things that every home seller should remove from their home. I'm Shamika Fox, your Santa Cruz real estate expert. If you are looking to buy or sell real estate in the Santa Cruz area, I would love to be the realtor of your choice. There's a form below that you can fill out and I will get in touch with you. I also have had a lot of success with referring my clients to agents in other parts of the country. So if you are looking to buy or sell outside of the Santa Cruz area, fill out the form below and I will connect you with a wonderful agent that will take excellent care of you. The number one thing on today's top 10 list of things to remove from your home prior to the sale is oversized and too much furniture. If you have small rooms, it is really best to minimize. That means smaller furniture. That means less furniture. If you overcrowd a room, it makes people feel claustrophobic. They don't understand what that room is intended to be. Like, for example, if you have an office and then you also have a sofa and then you also have a chair and then you also have a bed, it's too much information. A buyer can't absorb it. So my first item on the list of 10 things to remove from your home prior to selling is oversized and excessive furniture. Remember, you're moving. Just put it in the garage, get it out of the house, take it away. Number two, and I'm going to get a lot of slack on this because people do not like listening to me when I say remove your personal photo gallery. This one is one of those things that people don't quite understand because yes, your family is cute and yes, you are so adorable and your baby pictures are just so magnificently beautiful. I totally agree with you. Absolutely. Here's the thing though. I've shown buyers homes and if they are thinking more about the photos that they saw in those homes, that means that they are not resonating with the property. And I am a professional, believe it or not. And so I even sometimes in properties that have family photo galleries on the walls or on the tables, I fall victim to looking at the photos. I pay more attention to the photos than to the space. It's harder for a buyer to imagine themselves in that space if they are paying strict attention to the photos. They want to know who the sellers are. They want to know who those pictures are, etc., etc. So remove all of your personal photo galleries. I know everybody says, can I just leave our wedding photo up by the bed? No, take it out. We don't want anybody looking at it. Also, it's your personal information. Nobody needs to be seeing it, especially buyers who don't know you. Take out all personal photo galleries from your property. The next one, and this is a big one because it's sad but true. So the next one is number 3 on the list. Things to remove from your property when you are getting ready to sell your home is medications, prescriptions, anything that is quote unquote from the drug or pharmaceutical world. Lock it up, hide it, put it away, take it off site. We do not want people to have sticky fingers and steal your prescription drugs. I know it's sad, but it's true. There is a lot of addiction out there, and we just don't want to tempt anybody who comes through your house looking at your property to take your pills. Number 4, and this goes in line with the last one that we talked about. People have sticky fingers. We don't want anybody stealing from your property when it is for sale. Now, a good listing agent will be there for showings during open houses, and we will do our best to mitigate, minimize, and make sure that nobody is taking anything from your property. Absolutely, that is what we will try to do. And if you want to, you can even have security cameras throughout your property. If you do choose to have security cameras, make sure that you have signage on the property as well as let your listing agent know that there are security cameras or cameras on the property because it does need to be disclosed to people who are visiting your home that there is cameras on the property. But if you are concerned with people visiting your home that they might take something, it is absolutely acceptable to put security cameras in your property so that you do not have to be worried about people taking things from your house. So with all that said, number 4, remove valuables, lock them up. If you have guns, make sure they are locked in a gun safe. If you have jewelry or money in cash or gold bars, put them away, get them off site, put them in your bank safety deposit box. Just make sure that there is nothing that is of value that could be taken, and that includes things of sentimental value. Maybe there is a beautiful pendant that is a heirloom in your family and it doesn't actually have value on the street market, but it has sentimental value to you, anything that has value, please make sure it is locked up, put away, off site. I think that's a very wise decision to make. Okay, moving along to number 5. Number 5 things not to have in your home when you are selling your property are personal documents. That means driver's license, passports, tax returns, even just your mail. Put it away, hide it, put it in your desk drawer, get it out of sight. We don't need people looking at your personal documents, even if you don't think that there's any information that's valuable on there. Just put it away. It does not make sense to have personal documents left out for safety issues, but also it looks cluttery. It looks ugly. Get it off your desk, put it in a drawer, get it off site, put it in a safety deposit box. Personal documents do not belong at showings of a home when you are trying to sell it for top dollar. Number 6 thing to remove from your property when you are selling your home is pets and evidence of pets. Now, I've told this story before, but I was showing a property. I was actually previewing a property for some clients, and it required an appointment so that the sellers could take their pets off the property. I believe they had like 4 dogs or something like that. So they did. They removed their pets, they removed their dogs from the properties, but when I got there, there were dog beds, there were dog gates, so that there was like a little area that was sectioned off specifically for their dogs. And guess what else there was? Dog pee on the floor. And since I was required to remove my shoes upon entry, I stepped in the dog pee. And yes, this is funny. It did dampen my experience. I had to go into the backyard, find a hose, wash my feet. It was gross. So remove your pets from the property, but also remove the evidence of pets from the property. No dog beds, no kitty litter boxes, no dog gates. Just get it off the property. If you have to fold it up and put it in the garage, that is a better solution than having it out in public view for a buyer to look at. It will absolutely dampen their experience. Especially there are people that are allergic to pets. So if they go into the property and it smells like animals and it makes them sneeze, I would probably assume that that is not going to go over very well for a buyer who is trying to decide whether or not to purchase your property. Remove pets, remove pet things. Number 7 items to remove from your home are controversial items, political and or religious, as well as personal items should be stowed, stored, or removed from your property when you are selling and showing your home. When you're selling your home, it needs to become a neutral zone. You have to remove anything that could make a potential buyer feel awkward, uncomfortable, or judged. This requires you to be brutally honest with yourself about how a total stranger might see your decor. So neutral, neutral, neutral. What you do to decorate your home when you're living in it is going to be different than what you do to decorate your home and stage your home when you are selling it. So make sure it's neutral when you get ready to take photos and neutral when you are ready to show your home. Number 8 item to remove from your property when you are showing and selling your home are worn out rugs, bath mats, and even a welcome mat. There is nothing that could be simpler to remove than a worn out rug or welcome mat that's been there since you've bought the home. Get rid of it. You can buy a new one for $20 or less. If your rug is worn out in the living room, you can even just remove it. There's no need to put a new one down. If you'd like to get a new one, you can probably find one pretty inexpensive if you need something to add a little zhuzh or a pop of color to your living room or dining room area. But get rid of worn, stained, funky old rugs because it doesn't look good. It doesn't photograph well, and it definitely gives the illusion that the property has not been well kept. Number 9 thing to remove from your home when you are selling and showing your home is signs of problems or broken or unfinished items. That means if there is a broken window, have the window replaced and or repaired. Let's say if you had a roof leak and you have a new roof now, but you still have bubbly sheetrock that's broken in your ceiling, have the sheetrock repaired and repainted. If there is a punched hole in one of the bedroom doors because your teenager decided to throw a tantrum and punch the door, remove and replace that door with something that is not broken. People don't want to see broken items or things that could indicate that there has been or that there is a problem with your home. Now, I'm not saying to cover things up. If you have a current active leak because your roof has failed, don't patch the ceiling and say that the roof is good. You still have a disclosure requirement as a seller. But if you have a broken ceiling, but the roof has been fixed, make sure that you fix the ceiling so that it looks clean and clear and under control. Now we are moving on to numero 10. Number 10 thing to remove from your home when you are showing and selling your home, and I would say this is actually probably the most important thing, you. I don't want you there. I don't want your kids there. I don't want your family members there or your friends there. When a buyer is going to see the home with their realtor, they are the only people that should be there in the home. Now, you're going to think I'm harsh because, yes, it is still your home and you want to stay there and you want to engage with the buyer and you want to see if you like the buyer. It makes buyers feel awkward. They want to be able to look at the property. So if you are serious about selling your home, remove yourself, remove your family, remove your friends, whoever's over. Make sure that the home is empty and vacant so that a buyer can have a really pleasant experience. And hopefully that will lead to them writing an offer on your property. All right, as I promised, bonus section, and this is so simple, but it's actually so disgusting. One thing that I can tell you for sure is when a buyer is purchasing a home, the last thing that they want to fantasize about is cleaning toilets, plunging toilets, snotty blowing nose situations in the house that they are considering purchasing. So please, bonus section, remove your toilet plungers. I don't care if you put it in the garage. I would suggest you throw it away. If it's dirty and disgusting, or at least get it off the property, get it out of the house. We don't want to see your dirty toilet plunger. We also don't want to see your dirty toilet bowl brush. Now you can buy toilet bowl brushes that come in cute little packages and it looks all cute and tucked away, but we all know what that toilet brush is for. It's for cleaning toilets, and no buyer wants to imagine themselves in their fantasy, cleaning a toilet in their home that they have been dreaming about owning for the entirety of their life. Get rid of toilet bowl plungers, get rid of toilet bowl cleaning brushes, and the last thing is get rid of tissue boxes. They're gross. Usually people use tissue boxes when they're sick and or when they need to blow their nose or wipe their eyes, and we don't want to touch them. We don't want to get sick if you've been sick, so just get them off the property. That's it. Those are your 10 items to remove from the property when you are selling your home, plus bonus round. If you have questions, please feel free to comment below, or as always, feel free to reach out to me anytime. I'm Shamika Fox, your Santa Cruz real estate expert, and as always, I'm here to help. I hope you have a wonderful day.